Good afternoon, everybody. Rose Thorne here. Today I am doing a commentary video discussing Foodie Beauty and her year in review and discussing the downfall of Foodie Beauty and her channel. So I'm someone that I have been reacting to Foodie Beauty for quite a while, been following her for a while, and I think I can pinpoint exactly where things went wrong and when exactly they started to go wrong. So I want to take everybody back to December 31st of this year because I feel that's when everything started to go downhill. Foodie Beauty, she did a long live stream on December 31st for New Year's that lasted for about 6 to 8 hours. And during the live stream, she was getting an incredible amount of super chats. She was drinking, she was smoking, she was greening out. But because the live stream thing was so brand new for her channel, it was something she'd never really done much of before, a lot of her members and viewers were really excited over it because it was just something they weren't used to. So of course they were throwing mad amounts of money at her. I think that I heard Foodie made between $600 to $800 that night. She did extremely well. And I feel that's when she got bit by the greed bug and decided to just ditch doing edited videos altogether and just stick with the live streams because the wheels started turning inside of her brain of, why do edited videos when I can do live streams and make instant money rather than do edited videos and wait for the money to come in from the views. So she made the decision on December 31st after that live stream to do nothing but live streams, and she just kept it up every single day doing live streams, trying to get as much super chat money as possible and essentially just milking people dry to the point where they had nothing left. When the super chat started drying up, that's when she decided to switch gears and just go for the memberships because that's guaranteed money versus just doing a live stream and you don't know if you're going to get super chats or not, but memberships are guaranteed money. So she set up the memberships and she started getting that guaranteed money. A lot of people started signing up. And unfortunately for those who signed up for the memberships, she promised a lot of perks with the memberships, but then failed to deliver. She didn't do any edited videos. She didn't do any special videos for anyone. There were no real perks. It was just a way for her to pump more money out of people. And this entire year, as far as her members and her viewers are concerned, she's made so many promises about, I'll do this for you and I'll do that for you and we're going to do this kind of video and I promise it's coming. I promise it's coming soon. And she has yet to stick to her word. She keeps people hooked with the promise of, oh, I'm going to fulfill my word. I'm going to keep my word. But she never keeps it. But just to keep people hanging on, one more week, one more day, one more month, she makes the promises and just keeps people around that much longer to keep the memberships going that much longer. As far as Foodie and her content, those of us that watch Foodie Beauty, either as a reactor, a viewer, or VIP, we've been on quite the journey with Foodie Beauty, haven't we? We've actually been dragged through hell, and that's no exaggeration. We have been through hell and back with Foodie. We started off in a place, even before December 31st, where she was doing mukbang videos, which were simple to cover. She would just do a simple mukbang video. If you were a reactor, you could just get in and out quickly, be done with it. Then she switched to the live streams, and that was a bit harder to deal with because of all the garbage content. And to make matters worse, she was introducing very toxic, dark topics to her channel that a lot of people found hard to stomach and actually triggered a lot of people. Her drug use, showing drugs on camera, talking about addiction, being so zoned out on edibles, the point where she was almost incoherent. That really got a lot of people upset because they felt like she was mocking true addiction and people that have been through it, and they worked hard on their sobriety. And then she moved on to talking about DV, which a lot of people who've actually been through it, they got triggered just hearing her talk about it, and her even suggesting that Natter is hurting her and she's in danger. So that really struck people the wrong way. Then talking about SA, talking about STDs, Foodie ran the gamut with bringing whatever toxic content on her channel that she could think of. And now that she's run the gamut and there are no more shocking things that she could think of that she can get away with on YouTube, basically all her content now is just her and Natter, just focusing on her drama with Natter. Because without Natter, she would literally have nothing. And Natter is something that her viewers don't want to hear about. They don't want to see him on her channel. They don't want to talk about him. But Foodie just keeps shoving him down everybody's throats because I feel, this is my opinion, that Foodie, she wants to integrate him as part of her channel. And again, this is my opinion. I think she's under the impression that if she just keeps shoving him down people's throats, that she's going to wear everybody down to where they will just accept him and accept what's going on. And that's not what's happened. Instead of everybody accepting him and getting to a point where they were so numb to the drama that they just say, okay, Foodie, whatever you want, just stop raging. What's happened is there's actually been a revolt. A lot of people are waking up to the fact that they are subscribed to someone that all she wants is their money. And she's not even willing to do the bare basic minimum to make them happy. All that people ask of Foodie on her channel is to give decent content, to make an edited video once in a while, something different, something fresh, something positive, to kind of be a palate cleanser between all the toxicity. And Foodie can't be bothered. She's made endless promises about making different content. She easily could. There's so many things to talk about, but she just can't be bothered. All that anybody hears about is Natter, going over to Natter's, doing edited videos for Natter. She'll do videos for Natter on the second channel, which is her channel, but nothing for the people that pay her bills, pay his rent, buy him food, nothing for the people that support her lifestyle and also his lifestyle. So a lot of people are waking up to the fact that they're wasting their money on her, wasting their time, and people are so angry with her that a Discord has been created. It got created a few days ago, and it started off with 500 members, and now there's over 1,200. So that Discord is growing. There are VIBs there. There are lots of other people there. But a lot of people are saying, enough, Foodie, enough. We've had enough of you. We've had enough of your nonsense. We've had enough of your manipulation. And we're not standing for it anymore because we don't have to. And you know what? They're right. They don't have to. There's a million places on YouTube that people can go and spend their money and spend their time. Why are they going to give their time and money to somebody who's not even willing to sit down and make a 15 to 20-minute video like they should? I mean, really, if a person's making $10,000 to $12,000 a month on YouTube and all they got to do is make videos, that's not really a lot to ask, considering there's a lot of people in the world that make far less and they do far more work. I mean, it's an easy deal. Just make a video here and there and people are happy. But people are so ticked off that they're going to that Discord, they're talking amongst each other. A lot of people are canceling their VIB memberships. A lot of people have already canceled. And I've noticed that Foodie has not been on today. And that could be because Foodie has her new schedule where she goes over to Natter's, she gets completely wasted, to the point where she sleeps until noon or 4 o'clock, and then she gets up, does an edited video for him, not for her channel, gets completely wasted after that, and then the next day starts all over again. But there could also be the element of, because she's realizing that she messed up and a lot of people are angry, in her head she knows she messed up and she doesn't want to face those people. And she doesn't want to turn on her live stream and notice that there's not so many VIPs in the room anymore, that the number is going to be shrinking little by little by little. And every time she goes on live stream now, someone's going to be posting that Discord link somewhere. If not in her live stream, maybe in her comments. If not there, they're going to do it on Reddit. They're going to do it on the forums or one of the reaction channels. She can't stop people from finding out about that Discord, and for people talking and deciding, you know what, enough is enough. You know, Foodie, if you ever hear about this commentary video, you as a YouTuber, I have to say, you are extremely fortunate. You and Amberlyn Reed, you have been extremely fortunate. You have no idea how lucky you are, because there are so many people struggling right now in this world. They're struggling to pay the bills, struggling to pay the rent. There's a lot of people out there looking at eviction, looking at any kind of aid to help in their situation. You and Amberlyn Reed are so fortunate that you got on YouTube when you did and started making money that you did. And you don't have to work a regular job. You don't have to have set hours. All you got to do is just make some good content, and that could be anything. But you and Amberlyn Reed, you're both ungrateful, spoiled, rotten, self-absorbed, selfish, narcissistic people. You're not even grateful for the gift that is YouTube, for the freedom that you have with being a YouTuber. You take the people that help you for granted, and you don't even give them anything in return as a thank you. So Foodie has her channel, and she's in a place now where she messed up, and there's no getting out of this. There's no stopping the revolution that is the Discord and people leaving. There's just no stopping it. Even if she did kind of a mini redemption arc where she started doing the right things, it's too late. Everybody is familiar with Foodie and her cycles. Everybody's familiar with the way she manipulates people, that she pulls people in and she hooks them with an empty promise, and then shortly after that, she breaks it. Everybody's familiar with the way she lies and how much she lies, and they're not believing her anymore. You know, once you have that much bad credit in the eyes of the public to the point of bankruptcy, how do you recover? How do you recover? How do you get that back? You really can't. Your credibility is shot full of holes. And no one, she's got no one to blame but herself. You know, if you're somebody watching this commentary video that I'm putting out there about Foodie, let me tell you something. YouTube is huge. There's so many channels out there, not just reaction channels, but all kinds of channels. All kinds. Every type. And I got to tell you, if you're somebody and you go to a channel, any channel on YouTube, and the YouTuber is rude to you, if they're ungrateful, if they're selfish, self-absorbed, narcissistic, like Foodie, like Amberlyn Reed, you can always go somewhere else. You can always find a smaller channel. And I promise you, you'll be treated a lot better. Whoever it is you're subscribed to, they'll be a lot more grateful. They'll say thank you. They won't treat you like trash. So you've got a choice to either stay where somebody treats you bad or not stay. But if you choose to stay around a selfish, self-absorbed, narcissistic, lying YouTuber, if you choose to stay there, then you got to take what comes. But I hope that everybody out there, that you make the right decision and you give your time, money, and attention to those who deserve it rather than those who do not. So with Foodie, she's in a hole right now, and I'm sure she doesn't want to come on live stream and deal with the consequences of her actions, hence why she's not gone online yet. You know, she's waking up with a hangover thinking, what did I just do? And how do I fix this? I don't know if you can fix it, Foodie. I don't really know if you can fix it. I mean, this is bad. This is really bad. This is not just one or two people quitting your live stream and then two more will be right behind. We're talking about lots and lots of people, and word is spreading like wildfire. There's basically a general consensus of I'm done with Foodie. I quit Foodie. I'm sick of the nonsense. I'm sick of seeing Natter. I'm sick of hearing about him. I'm sick of him being on her channel. I'm sick of her being on his channel and her giving edited content to him versus us over here. Yeah, it's all starting to pile up. The checks are arriving at the bank and they're getting cashed. You know, it's just starting to happen. So, I don't know what the next year is going to look like for Foodie, but she's in a hole right now and it's one of her own making. So I don't feel sorry for her. I really don't, because people have been asking her for a long time to take care of them, to give them what they deserve, and she can't be bothered. She can't be bothered. And this is what happens when you're a YouTuber, that you take YouTube for granted. You take your YouTube income for granted. You take your audience for granted. You forget to say thank you, or you don't want to, and you're so on your high horse, you can't see. You're about to fall off the horse. So no mercy for Foodie. She created this mess. At any time, she could have fixed it, but she didn't. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen with Foodie from here on out, how she's going to proceed. But it's going to be a sad day for her indeed when she does a live stream and not many people show up. I'm pretty sure her channel will still continue to make money, because even if all the VIPs disappear, she's still going to have her income from all the views of her videos. But still, she doesn't like to do open chat. It scares her to death. She wants her VIPs. Well, if a lot of VIPs disappear, will she continue to do live streams? Probably not. But we'll see. We'll absolutely see. So that's my comments on the whole thing. What do you guys think? Please let me know in the comments. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have all a great day, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care and have a good one. Bye now.